Well, hello, I'm Pastor Wolfgang from Christ the King Lutheran Church in Cary, North Carolina. And this is one in the series of videos that I send out to our prayer partners. I'm coming to you today. Today is Tuesday, April the 9th, which for me is always a very special date. It was on April the 9th in 1945 that Dietrich Bonhoeffer was executed in the concentration camp in Germany by the Nazis. I have a kind of a personal connection with that. Bonhoeffer was a very well-known Lutheran pastor. He was part of the Confessing Church, which was a very tiny part of the Lutheran Church in Germany that did not go along with Hitler and the Nazis, that actively resisted National Socialism. And Bonhoeffer, of course, paid the ultimate price for that. He was executed just about a month before the war ended in 1945 on April the 9th. After the war, it was the same people who had been part of this confessing church who got together and who signed what is called the Stuttgart Declaration of Guilt, in which they say that they didn't fight hard enough, they didn't pray hard enough, they didn't resist hard enough, and that Germans of the coming generations have to take some responsibility for what happened to make sure that it can't ever happen again. Well, I was born in 1954, so I am that next generation, and I have always felt a kind of a responsibility, even a personal responsibility, to work for peace and justice because of the history of my people. And that's why I signed up with Action Reconciliation Services for Peace, which is, interestingly enough, a volunteer organization that grew out of this movement of the Confessing Church after the war. And that organization sends young Germans of the next generations into foreign countries to offer a sign of atonement. That is actually the name in German, sign of atonement, Aktion Sühnezeichen. And that's how I came to the United States all these many years ago. I was a volunteer with that organization sent to Camden, New Jersey to work there with the Lutheran Church. And you know, as they say, the rest of it is history. Now I'm a pastor of a Lutheran church here at Christ the King. And I wanted to do this video today because Holy Week is coming. And if you're local here, I want to invite you personally to come journey with us, walk with us through Holy Week. We're going to begin this Sunday, which is Palm Sunday, April the 14th. We have services at 8:30 and 11. And we want to begin our services. We'll begin right outside here. That's why I'm out here in the parking lot. We're going to bless the palms with both our traditional and our contemporary worshipers. And then together we are going to process into the building, and there we'll split up and go to the sanctuary for traditional service and to the what we call Nagel Hall for the contemporary one. So that's at 8:30 and 11, both of those times this Sunday. Then, of course, on Thursday next week is Maundy Thursday, and we have a service at 6:30. A meal before that at 5:45. We have a service on Good Friday at 6:30, and we have a special service on Saturday, the Saturday before Easter Sunday, at 6:30. It's called a Quiet Easter for those of us who have trouble with crowds and loud music and lots of flowers. So it's going to be a very low-key affair with a small crowd and no music and no flowers that people might be allergic to. And then, of course, Easter Sunday is coming, which is April the 21st. And then we have three services, 6:30, sunrise, and then 8:30 and 11. So I hope you can join us if you're local. If not, look for our sermons and some of the services online as we go through this. And I pray for you as you pray for me. So God bless you always. This is Pastor Wolfgang signing off. Bye-bye.